Alright guys, my channel is a lot of good news and hardly ever bad news. I want to show you, the bad news, and it's part of it. And accidents happen, and I got into an accident last week. Car pulled out in front of me and I hit it. I was going around 30, 25, probably 30 miles an hour. Speed limit was 35. I was building up to the speed limit, and lady pulled out in front of me. All of a sudden I slammed my brakes, and I was going to hit her driver door, but I slammed my brakes and I tried to swerve out. While I was braking, I tried to swerve out the way, and I ended up hitting her quarter panel, her trunk, not even her tire, just the end of her, clipped the back of her car. And so it was like 4 lanes, right? 2 were going that way, 2 were going this way, and she was coming out of a cafe, out of a parking lot, and she doesn't even look left. She just goes across the street and to turn this way, and I'm coming this way, and she goes across the street right in front of me, and I slam my brakes, and she doesn't even fucking move. Some people have reflexes, fight or flight or freeze, and she fucking froze, stayed in the middle of the, she pulled out and like stopped in the middle of the fucking road, and she froze, and I tried to, I pressed the brakes and I tried to get the fuck out the way, and I knew, even if I had drum or disc brakes, I knew I was still gonna hit her. It was still gonna happen. And it's like, when it's about to happen, you're just like, fuck, you just gotta fucking hold on, and that's what happened, man. And it was last week, so I'm waiting for the appraiser to come and tell me what the damage is. And it's her fault, and she admitted to fault on the spot. The cop came out. It was her and another guy. Luckily we're all okay. We all have insurance, USAA insurance, so we'll see how that goes. And they both knew. The dude knew it was her fault, and she knew it was her. She felt so bad because she saw my car. I didn't have my hood on because my hood's getting painted right now in the body shop. Like, I'm working on this car and I'm trying to get it to where I want it to be, and it's not like I'm driving it recklessly, it's just, it's an accident and it happens. And on my show, on my page, I post nothing but progress. You guys see a lot of my progression and my highlights and stuff that makes me, look good, I guess. But something like this happens, and you guys following me. I have a little following, a few thousand followers. People actually look to see what I'm about to do, and I got in an accident, man, and I'm okay. I kind of look at the good, and my whole engine is there. I was able to drive it home. I just bent the grill out the fucking tire, and I drove it up the hill, and I drove home. And luckily my hood is all painted and ready to go. So I drove it home, and I think she was able to drive. I was just like, when I got into the wreck, I was just so I was like, I closed my eyes, after I hit her. I pulled over to the side and I closed my eyes, and I kind of rubbed my eyes a little bit, just like that just didn't fucking happen. Like the whole 2.5 years of working my ass off for it went flashed through my eyes. I'm like, fuck, I put so much work into this, money and shit, and this happens, and I was hoping that by the time I opened up my eyes, I was in there for like a minute. People were looking at me, are you okay? And in my head I'm like, no, but I was closing my eyes, and when I opened them back up, I was afraid to look at the damage, and I got out and I looked at it, and honestly, it's bad, but it could be a lot worse, and it could have fucked up my alignment, it could have fucked up my engine, it could have fucked up a lot of things. I had no leaks. The only thing leaking was the overflow tank, and the hose came out the overflow tank, and so that extra coolant was drained out, and my exhaust fell off the weld back there, so it kind of rattles a little bit. Other than that, y'all saw my grill. You saw my, you see it, you know, the front fender, the wheel well a little bit. I'm about to get a new wheel well. I'm looking forward to see what they're gonna do, you know, if they're gonna give me money, if they're gonna go fix it. You know, the front fender, I've seen those on Classic Industries for a few $100s. Wheel well, a few $100s. Probably right grill, the whole grill, the right bumper, and then the little headlight lamps shit, you know. It knocked it off, you know, kind of made my door rub against the fender, but my door closes and it's all there, man. So this is March 2022, dude. My engine is ready to go. I just painted my my hinges, my door hinges red. There they are right there, pretty. So that's it, guys. I want to show you that I show a lot of good shit. You know, this is real. You know, this shit happens. Some people have been through a lot worse. Some people have been through this exact thing, you know. But she's gonna be back on the road, and someday, you know, I was down about it, but I can't be too down. You know, I can't be too down for too long. You know, we got to bounce back. And you know, someone stole my car cover. I had a car cover over this. The next like couple days, someone stole my car cover. So what I'm gonna do is install a fucking very sensitive car alarm that does like, it has like a shock sensor. It senses motion shock. It's so sensitive that it's got levels to where even the wind could turn it on. So I'm gonna put a badass alarm, sensitive ass fucking alarm system in here. And I already hooked up a camera on my balcony just to keep an eye out. And I'm gonna do what I can during this time of, you guys, you know, y'all know I drive this every day. So I'm gonna do what I can to keep my mind sane. You know, the little things, whatever I could do, headlight, like tail lights and shit, whatever I could do, man. So the appraiser's supposed to, it takes a minute because of the cop sent me a case number, so I guess it takes a minute to be in the system, which kind of doesn't make any sense. But waiting for them to come back, to come over here, the appraiser guy, to look at it and see what he says. But it's her insurance is the one that's supposed to cover it, so everybody knows it's her fault. she was so bad. She was so fucking I wish I can put the camera on me, but I don't know if she'll be looking at me. Oh my gosh, that girl is hot. She was so apologetic and shit, you know, and she was shaking, and I tried to make her feel like it was not a big deal, you know. She was like, she could tell someone's been working on this. Everybody was sad. There was like 30 people outside the cafe all looking like, fuck, this kid, is he gonna throw a fit? You know, what is his reaction gonna be? And I played it cool. I was cool, you know, and it's really things. My parents raised me not to idle things. You know, I love it and I appreciate it, but it's not my life and it's not me. It's just something I love to work on and enjoy, but it doesn't define me. But it is, you know, a part of me. And you know, I was down and sad, but it's not all of me. You know, there's so much more to be fucking thankful for. You know, I got another car I can drive, which is, you know, a sexy Volvo. You know, I got a car I can drive, you know, and I got this classic car at a young age, before I'm 30 years old, you know, and I have you know, a lot of time to keep working on it and everything. What would suck is if I had a brand new fucking paint job, a new grill. That would suck, right? If everything was all built up and perfect and I got into a wreck, that would suck more. I would probably feel that much more. It'd probably hurt a lot more. But everything is going to get painted. Everything is going to get restored. So if I get hit, it's just making the process, it's just speeding the process up if you think about it, dude. But you know, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to restore parts that way. But if I have to, it's gonna have to be like that, you know. But I'd rather me restore it, you know, out of my own wheel, out of my own pocket, not be forced to restore the front fender and the wheel well. But you know what? I guess it's part of the game, man. It's part of this. It's part of it. But hopefully it'll be ready by the summer, a few months. I got the hood painted. You guys should see the hood, man. The hood is black and it's clean. The whole top, it'll look clean, like from a bird's eye view. It'll look really good. But hydraulics is next on the list I'm saving for. And this is just, you know, it's gonna put me back at least a few months. You know, realistically speaking, I want to say half a year. But I got the rest of my life to work on it, and I got the rest of my life to make it the way I want it to. And I'm always gonna work on it. I'm always gonna make it better. And it's my project car. It's my dream ride, my dream build that I'm working on, and I got to roll with the punches and just be thankful that I got it to work on, you know. And I am thankful that I get to at least work on it, you know. I didn't even think I'd get one at this point in my time. I consider myself lucky enough to still have it. I want to get disc brakes in the future, though. That would probably make me feel more secure. So anyways, guys, that's my little rant. That's my little video. That's how I'm doing. Hopefully next time you see me, I'll be doing better. I'll have some good news, better news. Car cover came in. I got a camera. I'm about to put a fucking alarm in. I'll show you guys how I put the alarm in. But yeah, pray for Paula. You know, I don't know if you're religious or whatnot, but I'm not. But just if you guys got encouraging words or any stories of your own or any advice, you know, hit me up. Leave it in the comment section and I'll be reading them. But that's it, man. Y'all stay safe. If I were to change anything, I would probably drive. I could drive more careful, more tedious. I could be a little less reckless with it, you know. I know it's not my fault, but I don't want it to happen, you know, again. And I just gotta this is really it. I just gotta watch out for other motherfuckers out here. You know, there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here driving who don't care about their car or care about anybody else, and just they don't even look, you know. You just gotta put in consideration that nobody gives a fuck on the road, you know. You give a fuck, but nobody else does. So I gotta be defensive driving.